Okay, hello, my name is Haley, and I'm going to do an introduction video about myself. I'm definitely new to this, so if I stutter, please be patient. Anyways, first to start off as a background about me, I've lived in Kingman, Arizona almost my whole entire life, and I think living here really shaped me as a person personally. I love the impact of a community and just getting to know those around you in just such a small town. I personally love it. I know a lot of people don't. So, first of all, are some hobbies. I've played soccer since I was 8 years old, and it's honestly like my life. I love soccer, and that's probably my favorite hobby. Also, I really enjoy pickleball. I really enjoy pickleball because I feel like it's competitive, but also it's a way to get close to the community, and it's just very, very fun to me. Some of my favorite things I would say is traveling. I love traveling. My family and go on vacations all the time, and I just really want to explore the whole world if I could. Second off would be probably just spending time with my family. I would choose my family over friends every day. And another thing would be volunteering at the church and just in our local community. I think it's a really good way to get to know those people around you and just help out the people that can help you. You know what I mean? So those are probably my favorite things. Next is my major. So I am doing a nursing major. I have always wanted to be a nurse, but I think what really impacted it is when I was younger and I found out that I had a really bad stomach problem and I was actually placed in the Phoenix Children's Hospital, and I had to undergo a whole bunch of surgeries, and they honestly changed my whole experience. As a little kid, I was terrified. I was like, I don't know what to do, and it was during COVID, so my parents couldn't be with me a lot, and they just made me feel at home. It was like, I don't know, and I just want to be that nurse for other people. I really want to work with kids as well. And yeah, so that's why I want to be a nurse. And so a way that this is happening right now is I'm actually still a senior in high school, and I'm going through this program, and it's called the Summit Academy, and they're actually allowing it where I can be a senior in high school and also do all of my prerequisites for my nursing major, and I could start nursing school. Actually, I'd be starting nursing school at 17, and I will finish nursing school at 19, which is such a blessing, and it'll also be almost all paid for, so it is so amazing. And I still get to play soccer at my high school and be a high school student. So that's just a little fun fact to add into there that I'm super grateful for. So next up is my study plans. So for me, I have to make everything a game. I can't just sit on my computer and just study. So one thing I like is if you have all of your friends together and you guys all make questions on the board, and a study board is one way that I study really well. And then also there's this link that you can copy your notes into, and it'll make into it a game. It'll take your notes and make them questions, and it's like a game. And so that's one thing I really, really love, because I can't just sit and look at a screen just because I am super active. So definitely recommend, if anyone's watching this, I would turn in all your studies into a game. And then how do I take notes? So me personally, I cannot sit and take notes while the professor is talking, because I would be too focused on my notes and I won't even be understanding what they're saying. And so for me, I record the lectures and then I take notes afterwards. But while I'm actually at the lecture, I just have to listen and understand the information. The only time I'll ever take notes is if it's something that's super major important, and then also if it's a drawing. I like drawing, but besides that, also another thing for notes is I actually am a visual learner, so I have to draw a lot of things next to my original notes to actually memorize them and understand what I'm talking about. And then also I color code them, so red will be most important, and then blue would be not so important but good information. So that's another fun fact about me, and another way that I help to study, I guess. So then so what do I do leading up for a test? So I've actually already taken Bio 181, and that definitely taught me a very valuable lesson, is that you cannot study if so a week before. You have to study throughout the whole time, because you have obviously an exam every 4 weeks. And so for me, I come home and I create those games, and I'll be playing them as much as possible, because no one can understand all that information and the night before an exam, even a week before, because you have so many chapters to go over. Also, I think at the end of the day, maybe you could, but you're not going to remember that information forever. So and obviously this is the building blocks of nursing. So I personally like coming home as much as I can, and when I'm right before I go to bed, I'll play one of the little games it created, or do little Quizlets, because I'll make my own Quizlets and flashcards and test myself. So that's one way that I help. And then how do I plan on getting an A in this course? Honestly, I just plan on definitely putting a lot of dedication to this course and keep on studying. And then besides that, honestly, just asking my teacher for help if needed. And yeah, I don't really know, but I'm just gonna put my all in, see what can happen. So, and definitely, I know that tutors exist, and I'm not shy to use them. So, I think tutors really help if I am leaving behind. And also, our professor seems very, very sweet, and seems that she will be able to answer all my questions. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys.